On Parkinson's disease, we've talked about it a lot. It affects so many people, and there's an upcoming event to help those with the disease live their best lives. And here to tell us more about this event is Dr. Michelle Brewer with UT Medical Center. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, first of all, let's talk about what Parkinson's disease is and just how many people are affected by it, because I feel like we're hearing more and more diagnoses.
You likely are. The disease is increasing. We have 60,000 new patients diagnosed every year.
Wow.
And there's over 1 million in the United States right now and 3 million in Europe, but it's predicted to double in the next 10 years.
Double?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Why?
We're
more diagnoses, more people being aware?
We're not sure. I mean, people are living longer, and maybe, environmental effects and things on the disease.
And those kinds of things are being studied. That's
Yes.
so important.
Yes. And the disease is a neurodegenerative disease, so it's progressive and it affects their motor system. The cells that make dopamine start dying out early, and the lower their dopamine gets, the more they start to show symptoms. The first one is usually a tremor, usually on one side. Then they can get some stiffness and slowness of movement, and then it affects balance. It can make their speech softer, their handwriting can change.
I know when our own Matt shared his story, he was talking about the little tremor in his little finger.
Yes.
That's kind of where it starts. So to help folks, you guys are hosting a Parkinson symposium. Tell me what's going to be happening there, because I know so many people. You're expecting about 500 people, right?
Yes, nearly 500.
Yeah. What can they expect there? What can they learn?
They're going to learn about the disease. Every year we do 4 or 5 talks on different aspects of the disease, so it helps them to learn more about the issues in their disease and their medications and the management of it in different ways besides medicine with exercise. We're going to be talking about the GI tract with an expert whose research is in that area, because it's becoming a very big issue in Parkinson's.
A connection between the GI tract and the brain.
Yes.
That is really fascinating.
So we're going to be talking about that, and then some of the behavioral aspects, and just some symptoms of their disease too, because some of the non-motor symptoms also affect them, and I think that they are curious as to what other things could be related to Parkinson's.
So real quick, before we let you go, when and where and how do we register?
It's next Friday. It's at Bridgewater Place on Bridgewater Road, the event center. They can register online or call the office, and we go through our social worker, Liz Rathjen. So her email is erathjen@utmck.edu, or you can call the office and they'll switch her to her. So we'd like them to register. It starts at 7:30 in the morning, and it'll have a continental breakfast and 5 different talks during the day with breaks in between, and then a full lunch. So they should be there be finished around 2 o'clock.
All right, lots of good information, and thank you for all you do for the community and for your patients.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. Bo?